Everybody, this is Annie B. Today I am going to share with you a little secret, well, probably not a secret, but a little thing that I do to remove the needles off the pine cones. I've decided this year that I would give my Sunday school class a pine cone ornament. So we have approximately 22, 26 people in my class. And I wanted to give the ladies something really, really nice. And I thought this would be unique for them. But I did not want to buy any pine cones because to me it don't make sense, not unless there's a super, super sale on them. But you can get them from the yard. So my husband picked these up from the golf course where he works and they're nice, very nice. But I went home to my hometown, which is in Montezuma, Georgia, and I picked up these type pine cones. And this is a huge, there's a big difference in these. So, and it's really, really sturdy. So this is a good pine cone here. But anyway, I picked up these. So that's what I'm gonna use to make my ornaments out for my Sunday school class. But when I bake them, I've noticed that when you pick them up, they will stick you. And as a matter of fact, when I was looking at them after church one day, I accidentally dropped one, and it just rolled down my skirt and tore my stockings. It got that little pointy thing on there. That was a brand new pair of stockings that I ruined over with these pine cones. So I said it got to be a better way. So I decided to do. Uh, what I did do was I sat here one day and I sat here and I clipped off every single one of these little bitty needle points on these pine cone. That was over 26 pine cone. And that took forever. Although I was sitting here watching the YouTube videos, I was catching up on my videos, but I still took a long time. So what I decided to do, I went back and I submerged them back into water. And they go tight as a drum once they hit that water. I waited about 15, 20 minutes and they was all tight again. And this is what I got. They went back to their natural form right here. And picking it up like this is very prickly. I mean, it's you can hurt yourself on these, I believe. So what I decided to do with it, like I said, I was doing a lot of experimenting with them. So I got my gloves, and they're not the plain cloth glove because it'll these little needles will run right through them. But I got my gloves. These are my work gloves outside, and I got my file. Use the file. Actually, at first I use my jewelry file, and I got them and I was holding them like this, and I was just going around just like this. I'm pushing it toward the point end of the pine cones, but that was taking forever. So I got me a bigger file, and it's I don't know the grade on it or anything, but it said it was a general purpose file. So what I did, I just started pushing down, and what it did is you can see the little top, I mean the little discoloration in it where it is taking off that point, and it's not damaging them at all because when you cook them, well, bake them in the oven, they're gonna open up and they're gonna look, you're not gonna be able to see that at all. But I went down all the way on the bottom, all the way, just slowly rotating it in my hand. And then at the top, don't ever forget the top because you got the little prickly ones up at the top. You just go around and file down. And it really doesn't take that long. And you can see where it done took the little pointers off. And I use this hand because I don't have the gloves on it. And I can just test to see if it's some still on here. And if it feels like it's a few ones on there, I just go over it. And if you do this lightly, you can't push down too far because you will break your pine cone. But I would do this. And I have a very, very, don't forget the bottom. I have a very smooth pine cone. I put this back in the oven at 200. I do it at 200, and I've let it stay in there by maybe an hour or so, ever how long it takes for your pine cone to open up, to blossom open, and they you can take them out, and they are simply gorgeous. You can touch them, smooth them. I mean, there is no prongs on them at all. So to use this is wonderful. Just to use this particular method, just file those little points off. Now, what I also tried was, oh, I've taken my gloves off. But what I also tried was this shaver. I tried this. Now, this also works, but I find that it takes a little longer with this because it just won't go smoothly down because of the deep grooves in this, I think. But it works. If this is what you have, it really, really works as well. So you can just shave it around. This one here, I actually lay it down on my table and I just rotate it like this. And it just takes those things off. This is fantastic. Clean down the bottom down here. No more little points at all. Yep. But my preference, okay, it's clean. No points whatsoever. Take off the top points. I always forget those because once it's opened up, you know, those points are there. But you can handle this and it is fantastic. So out of the two, the scraper or the file, give me the file. I would prefer the file. And they are wonderful. No pointy things at all. And it don't take forever for you to do this. Versus taking your scissors and you are just chopping them. And I normally would, time they come out of the water, I'll just put them on a towel and just bring them back to my workstation, and I'll just start filing them down while they're wet because you don't have all this sawdust. It's not as bad. And then if you have some, if you're just gonna store them, get your toothbrush and take out that little dust from them, and you can store these. And they are ready whenever you get ready to put them in the oven. Now, what I also did was I was looking for a quick fix to open them up because, you know, it takes a minute in the oven. So what I did was I had a minute and 57 seconds on my microwave. And I put one of these things in the microwave and boof, it was fantastic. It opened up. It looked good. No problem. Then I decided I will put it on 5 minutes to see what will happen. Don't do it. 5 minutes, I had a fire in my microwave. It was smoky in my house. As a matter of fact, it took practically a week for that smoke to get out of my house. And my husband complained as well. But if you want to do a quickie, you can do it in your microwave, but I don't advise it. It's my microwave, I believe, is ruined because I heated up slice of apple pie and that thing smelled just like burnt wood, so it's not worth it. But that was my little share for today. I thought I would come in and show you just how to remove those little needles from the pine cone. They are, and now I have no problems in decorating my pine cones that I'm going to give to my Sunday school class. And I don't have to worry about the little ladies, you know, being stuck with the needles on the pine cone. So that is it for me. And I will come back later and show you the ornaments that I made for my pine cone. All right, now, you take care. See you shortly. Bye-bye.